Have you been struggling to find animal-based resources in Survival Fountain of Youth? Hey everyone, I am Thakard, and today I'm going to make your life a little bit easier because we are going to be talking about hunting traps and how they can do the hard work for you. There are currently 4 different types of traps in the game. Each trap has a different sized catch range and allows for certain animals to be caught. The primitive trap is the first trap that you can place. It has the smallest catch range of all the traps and only allows the catching for tiny creatures like crabs, short-eared dog, agouti, and rabbit. The standard trap chance is 50%. Building this trap is going to require you 4 small sticks and 1 massive stone. The second trap you can place is the improved trap. It has a medium catch radius and allows the catching of all the animals in the primitive trap, as well as small creatures including chicken, turtle, tegu, and peccary. The trap chance for tiny creatures is 53% and 34% for small creatures. The building of an improved trap requires you to have 3 small sticks, 1 bowstring, 2 long sticks, and it also requires the use of a hammer. The great trap is the third trap that you can place. It has a large catch radius and allows the catching of medium-sized creatures like the jackal, the white jackal, the anteater, and goats, as well as all of the tiny and small creatures. The great trap has a trap chance of 55% for tiny creatures, 34% chance for small creatures, and 28% chance for the medium creatures. A great trap is going to require you to have 3 long sticks, 2 split logs, 1 rope made of skin, and 1 copper ingot, as well as a hammer to construct it. The last of the available traps currently to build is the excellent trap. It has the largest of the catch ranges and allows capturing of all previous creatures and large animals. The large animals you can catch include deer, jaguar, puma, and black panther. Being excellent, it has the highest catch rates of all the traps. The catch chance for tiny is 59%, for small 40%, medium is a 34% chance, and the large creatures have a 28% chance of being caught. Building the excellent trap will require you to have a hammer as well as 2 iron ingots. Now that you've seen the individual traps, let's talk about how all the traps work. As I mentioned earlier, each specific trap has a certain sized catch range. If you would like to see the range, open your map and hover the cursor over your trap. Doing so will create a shaded circle around your trap. All animal spawns within the range of this circle will be animals that you can capture with your trap, as long as the trap that you're using allows for that type of animal. So the placement of your trap is important. A well-placed trap could allow you access to multiple types of animals. So, as for all things in life, location, location, location. Plan ahead. The second thing to remember is that catching animals does not affect the total number of animals in the area. This is very important because if you're catching jackals with your trap, that does not mean there will be less of them in the area. The spawn area will still have the same amount that it did before. This also allows you to trap in an area where all the animals have already been killed. As long as the animal spawn point is in the catch area, you can trap it, even if there are no animals walking around. The last rule to remember is that traps will only work if they are outside of your line of sight. So don't build them right next to your base. Now that we have gone over the trap rules, let's talk about how the trap actually works. Traps will roll a capture attempt once per day. This capture attempt is based on the trap type, the animal type, and how long that specific trap has been set. If you are successful at your capture attempt, the game will spawn in an actual corpse of the animal into the game next to the trap. This is a real corpse, therefore it will decay as time goes on. So make sure you check your traps every other day or so the animals that you catch do not just rot away. No matter what trap you use, each trap will need to be baited for your specific target. Crabs will require worms as bait. Small-eared dogs will require a snake tail. Agouti and rabbit will require rotten food. Chickens will require sage flowers. Turtles will need eucalyptus leaves. Tegus require cactus. Peccary need toadstools. Jackals prefer chicken, while white jackals prefer agouti. Anteaters will eat the termites, and goats will need dragon fruit. For our big ones, the deer will need chamomile, jaguar and puma will both eat a small-eared dog, and lastly, the black panther eats rabbits. Now you know exactly how these traps work and how they differ from each other. While traps are useful for gathering crafting resources and foodstuffs, I think they truly excel at providing a continual source of carcasses for your gunpowder production. Gunpowder requires saltpeter, which is created from animal carcasses. The larger the carcass, the better. Therefore, a few well-placed traps can keep a group of saltpeter pits completely stocked without too much hassle. Alright everyone, I hope that has helped you out with any questions you might have had with hunting traps. If you have any follow-up questions or suggestions for something you think could use a video, please leave those comments down below. This specific video was created because several people asked for it. Lastly, if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to the channel and dropping a like. It would really mean a lot to me to help the channel grow some. As always, thank you very much for watching, everyone. You all have a good day, a good week. Goodbye, and God bless.